Is there anything else you would like to touch? I mean, I know there's so many. I just want to know a story. Like, I know I hate when I ask guests, like, tell me a story.
Tell me a story.
It's like hard to come up with it. But I want to know something that's like just, you couldn't believe that you were happening. And I know it probably builds over time, but there's something that stands out, and I should have asked you before to prepare.
You know, like, I wish I took more notes of all the struggles and successes of so I can pinpoint these stories. You know what I mean? Like, certain things that stand out because we talked about Steve Aoki. I had a sold out show with him in at the Garrick Theater, sold out, and he ends up missing his flight. Right? He's like, I can't make it. I'm super sorry, Steven. I missed the flight. I'm not gonna make it. I'm like, man, I got a sold out show. He's like, what are we supposed to do? He's like, I don't know. Like, we have to postpone. I'm like, man, like, I'm gonna lose a pile of money because I have to pay for all the rent and everything else. It's the day of. He's like, well, I can make it there if we get on a private jet. Right? I'm like, okay, so what does that cost, right? Yeah. And at the time, it was like $6,000 one way, or whatever it is to get there. But you can't fly one way because the jet's got to fly back, right? You got to
pay for the crew, right?
We got to pay for the crew to go there and back. Because the jet's not going to park it in Winnipeg and stay. So I'm like, Steve, if I pay for this jet, like, there's no profit on the show. I make nothing. I'm not making $100,000 on the show. I'm making $5,000. The jet costs $5,000. So I pay the $5,000 because as a promoter, it's more important for me to make sure everyone has a good time. I don't want to disappoint 1,000 people. I make it happen, right? And I wish people really understood that there's sacrifices being made, not just for me, but a lot of promoters. You know, we want to make things happen, you know, and we made sure the show went on. And there's countless instances in events where they should have been canceled. Or one of my staff or someone comes through and does something and the stage was the power went out and someone got a backup generator no one knew or was gonna cancel, or like the flight was missed and someone had to get a work permit through the line, call in the city back, you know, contacts to make something happen for an immigration issue. Like, hey, we're gonna deport your DJ, but we have to call some contacts that we have to make sure that they can stay. Like, or this tour is gonna get canceled because this paperwork wasn't done on time. There's just so much stuff that goes behind the scenes, and I wish I documented a lot of it, but because it always works out, you know, and it's just like, not to say that all life always works out, because for a long time it didn't, you know, and it's just crazy the amount of work that goes in, and sometimes you need luck, you need a good team, and for things to happen. I wish people could see like how it's never that easy, you know what I mean? And sometimes people may take it for granted, like, oh, this guy's doing this party, has a great life, and it's so easy, he's making money, but no, it's not easy. And sometimes it's not a great life, and sometimes there is no money. You know what I mean? And I'm not looking for any sympathy in any way, because I said I'm blessed. I love my life. I love everything, all the ups and downs, and I appreciate them. But I wish people could kind of go through it and see it. You know what I mean? Sometimes people plan like a wedding social, like, man, Steven, this is so stressful, this wedding social. I'm like, bro, you just sell 300 tickets to your friends. You can't even lose money. You know what I mean? It's stressful because everyone takes stress differently. I wish everyone had to go through that kind of like go through the experience, go through the pressure of what it is, you know, like, but it's a different kind of stress, you know what I mean? Like, and maybe I'm just kind of used to it, but like, it's just crazy. You know, like,